Hey guys, it's Paolo. So today's a good episode because I am going to be talking with one of the newest Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Sutton Stracke. You guys, I am so excited because this season has so much drama. So let's see if I can get the scoop from Sutton herself. See you guys with Sutton. Okay, all right. So first of all, Sutton, thank you so much for being a guest on A Spoonful of Paolo. We're so excited, so thank you, really.
No, thank you for having me. I love your spoon on the back.
Oh, thank you. That's my husband. He put it there. I want to start by saying, obviously, congratulations on your beautiful store, Sutton, in West Hollywood. And also, congratulations on getting the diamond for season 11 of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Thank you.
You know, Sutton, one of the things, what I love about you the most is what I've seen in the show is that you really, when you're with the girls, you just buy these beautiful gifts when you're going to their homes, when you guys are traveling. It's just so cool and fun to see. So I was like telling my husband, well, I want to give something to Sutton because like, I know I can't come to your house because this is virtual, but maybe we can get like a virtual gift, you know? So for you, in honor of being a guest on our show, we wanted to donate $200 to the Morris Museum of Arts in Augusta, Georgia.
Stop, that's so sweet. Yeah. I love that. That's so nice.
Well, thank you. You know, because
that's so nice. They're going to be so appreciative. Yes. That is the nicest thing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
They're going to be so appreciative.
Well, we want to shine some light on them because I know how much they mean to you. So we're like, you know, and it's like.
They do.
Of course.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Well, because, you know, I'm Italian. So, like, even when I go visit my friends, like, you know, my family to my relatives, I always bring a little something. I do baking because I love baking. Like, I bring, like, a tiramisu or, like, my mom's cheesecake that I make. So it's like, I know you're home. So I'm like, let's do something virtual, you know? So, yeah.
That's very, very, very sweet. Thank you so much. They'll be so appreciative. I really appreciate that.
Of course. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so Sutton, one of the most iconic films about Beverly Hills is Pretty Woman. And there's this famous line in the movie that I want to read to you. Welcome to Hollywood. What's your dream? Everybody comes here. This is Hollywood, land of dreams. Some dreams come true, some don't, but keep on dreaming. So, you know, you grew up in Georgia, you lived in New York, then you moved to California, I think it was in 2008. What was your dream when you first moved to California in 2008?
Oh gosh, I don't think I had a dream when I moved to California. My dream was, I'd never been to California. So when I was living in London, I came out to California for the first time to like scout out a house. So I think my dream was just to not wear flip-flops every day.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was like, what's gonna happen? No, I don't know. I didn't know what life was gonna be like. I didn't know what it was going to entail. So I just, I was just living life daily. I really had no clue what California was going to be like. It was like moving to a different country for me. No idea whatsoever. And now I wear flip-flops every day.
That's okay. I like that.
I know. Go figure.
Oh my gosh. And then 2 years later, I think that's when Real Housewives of Beverly Hills started airing on television in 2010. When you joined the show in season 10, what, like, the couple years, like, before that, I know they were coming up to you, the producers, like, they want you to join it, and you were like, yeah, no, I don't know. So you said in an interview, it took you a while to embrace the idea. So what was it that you said to yourself, you know what, I'm going to give them full access to my life?
Well, I think going through my divorce and getting really, like, strong-legged was the part that I thought, okay, I can do it. And I wanted to do something on my own. And that was, if you can't do this, I mean, sort of like they should do the theme song for Housewives should be like the New York, New York.
Oh yeah.
Because if you can make it on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, you can make it anywhere. Yeah. If you can survive that, you can survive anything. because it's true.
I love you.
So, and I had already lived in New York and done that. So I'm like, all right, let's see if I can tackle this. So,
Oh my God, that's so cool. Oh my God. I know that you didn't really know any of the ladies besides Lisa Rinna before joining the show. So like,
Yeah.
was she like saying, okay, listen up, girl, like stay away from me because I might go against you, but I love you, and don't go near Erica because she's gonna curse the heck out of you. Like, did she tell you anything? Did she give you any tips or anything? Was she like, just go have fun?
No, she didn't even say have fun.
Oh, she didn't?
She was like, and here you go. She introduced me, but Lisa's not going to do that. She wants you to experience things on your own.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that now more than ever. And I understand that in a way that I didn't at the time when she introduced me to the ladies when I first met them in New York.
Yep, the night before Kyle's show.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, now I get it, because you really have to grow a very strong backbone very quickly. And there were no swimmies involved. She's just like, go.
Yeah, I remember that. There was like maybe 35 people in that room, and she's like, okay, hey everyone, this is Sutton, and then she like left you, and then you're like, hi everyone, and then I think Erica's like, come sit next to me or something. I totally remember that.
Erica did. She was like, come sit next to me. She was sweet.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. When you I brought this thing because in one of the episodes you were like doing this, okay? And
yeah.
Yeah, and I went on Amazon. So every time I do an interview now, before the interview, literally before you guys came, you and Jen, I was doing.
It's so good, right?
Oh my god! I put it in the refrigerator, and it feels.
Put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah, and it feels so good. So I just want to say thank you for like telling us about this because it was really good on the show.
Roll it out,
over here.
roll it
I
out.
got the small ones over here, you see? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just had to tell you that. Okay, so obviously you guys tape so much on the show, like hours and hours and hours. So sometimes do you feel like you forget things that happen or that you said things until then you see the promo or the episode itself and you're like, oh, okay, I did say that, or oh my God, did I say that? Like, what's that like for you? Because I know you guys have long days of taping.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to that. It's very long days, and then sometimes you're like, well, wait a minute, no, go back because there was a lot more said. And then sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, I really did just say that. I said that and I totally forgot. Yeah, so there's a lot to it, but it's always fun sometimes it's fun, and then sometimes it's maddening to see what you said. Because you completely forget. I mean, I think some people go home and write stuff down that happened. I need to start doing that because I am a forget-me-not.
Yeah.
I go home and I'm like, whoo, that was a weird dinner and I forgot about it. By the time I get home, I'm like, I don't even know what happened.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Was it hard to relive, okay, you lived the Tahoe episodes, but then you have to relive because you're watching it. Was that challenging?
Yeah.
Was it hard? Did you watch it? Were you like, oh my God,
Yeah, Tahoe was tough. It was a tough 3 episodes to watch. The first night of Tahoe was not my favorite. But you have to watch it, and you've got to see what was said, and you kind of have to see other people's experiences as well. So it's not just about you; it's about everybody else on the cast. And also, we get separated a lot, and so you kind of need to see what everybody else was doing and what everybody else was talking about. So that part is kind of interesting and. It's like being a fly on the wall after the fact.
Yeah, totally. And I know that you and Crystal are in a good place right now because I know people keep asking you guys over and over and over. But I know, because I was reading, a couple interviews, and you guys are really in a good place. That you guys have come, and rekindled and talked about it. You also released a beautiful statement. I have to tell you, it was well written. It was really, really good. And it took a lot of courage, and that's why I have so much respect for you because you're really good. You're just a beautiful person, really.
Thank you. Well, it took me a couple of days to kind of figure out how I was going to handle that. And it's the best decision that I ever made. And because I wasn't proud of that moment, that first night in Tahoe, and I wanted to address it. I don't think that night in Tahoe reflected who I am. And I think I made a mistake. And so I was really, really sorry that I didn't let Crystal have her moment and that I didn't listen to what she was going to say and that I interrupted her. And so I wanted to apologize for that.
Wow, that's so, that takes a lot of courage, because this happens, over and over and over. So many other shows too, but they don't, they just don't come forward or apologize or put it, like what you did is just, I commend you, really. Well, it says a lot about you.
Thank you.
You're a good
when you're
person.
wrong, you're wrong.
Yeah, and it's a good example for your kids too. Your 3 kids, like to see their mom. Like you're awesome. That's it. Okay, really.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so now we gotta talk about your fashion, because on the show, of course, we see a lot of like Dorit, like with the Chanel earrings, and we see Gucci and the Gigi and the Louis Vuitton and all that. But like your fashion, like my husband and I, we like to say it's like a work of art, because like you just have like beautiful outfits to get. Look at that. I mean, like literally. So
those are all Dolce. No, that's Alexi Mobile.
Oh, I see. Okay. But
there's one Alexi Mobile. I don't wear all Dolce. I'm wearing Dolce today.
Gorgeous.
And the nuts, Patricia Rowland.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
I know all of them like they're my children.
Oh my God.
I see them.
How do you like think about fashion when you're like putting your outfits together? Because this is like I said, work. This is like beautiful.
It's a love it or leave it for some people. I don't like to wear things that other people wear. It's just like in my head. I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And I like to see artisan in pieces that I buy. So if I like details, and I like to see color, and I like to see like a story that's being told in a piece of fashion. So that speaks to me. It doesn't speak to others. I mean, I don't do it all the time.
Yeah.
But I do like to kind of have a little zing.
Yeah.
I think it's fun, and I think fashion should be fun, and not just basic.
Well,
for me.
Yeah, I get it. When you say like fashion should be fun, let me just say so we tried the famous leather pants, that are literally sold out on Crystal. I want to see what they would look like on you, and so we did. Like my husband, what he did, that's what it looked like on you.
Awful.
Okay, look, we're throwing it away then. I threw it away. We know it's awful.
They're terrible.
They're terrible. Okay, that's it. Oh my gosh. You grew up in Georgia, and I wonder, when you go back home and you see your family, people who've raised you, your friends that you grew up with, what's it like for you going to the small town in Georgia? Like, are they like, oh my gosh, like, Sutton, I want to get a picture, I want an autograph, or are they, what's it like for you when you go back home now that you've been on this successful show?
Well, you have to understand that Augusta isn't a small town. Augusta is the town of James Brown. Mm-hmm. So let's get that.
That's true. Yes.
And also Jesse Norman and Lady A.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So we're not shy.
Yes. From
that world. No, I mean some people are. Yeah, and it's really cool. Actually, I was just home. I was just home last week, and eating at my favorite restaurant. And these 2 women were at the counter. And they asked to take a picture, and I'm like, of course, I look terrible, but yeah, let's do it. And they said, thanks for putting Augusta on the map. And I'm like, I think the Augusta National put Augusta on the map, a big golf course and golf tournament. So, but they're so sweet, and I love Augusta so much, and so I just never want to embarrass my town and just do people proud. That would seriously bring me to tears if I ever did anything to hurt my hometown. But people are so sweet there, and it's been fun.
See, but you brought a whole new audience to Augusta. That's what it is. There's people who know about the town, but you brought a whole new audience, the Real Housewives, fans, of course, which is so cool. It's so cool because, when you moved to New York, you wanted to be an aspiring dancer. I think you were a live-in nanny. You were making $150 a week trying to survive.
I was.
Being in New York. So, that little girl, who grew up in Augusta, Georgia, how proud would she be of you today, where you are today, on the show with your beautiful store, Sutton in West Hollywood? How proud would she be of you?
I mean, I think really proud. I think I've had other accomplishments that are, it's not just that one thing. I think I've had things like working for Merce Cunningham in New
Mm,
York, I'm personally really proud of. And having my store, my three children, I'm really proud
mm.
of. It's only part of like the block that has gotten me there. So
Yeah.
I
Oh.
think very proud.
Oh my God. And you forgot to say like you were named top what is it, top party host, okay, in America, like
Yeah,
alongside with Oprah Winfrey that I know you met at the Met Gala a couple years ago, and Michelle
yeah,
Obama. Like that's
yeah.
like really huge. So like do the housewives, do you give them advice? Do they come to you and say, okay, so Sutton, since you're
Yeah.
like, you know it all, like can you tell us what we should
Ah,
do for the party or something? Do they come to you for any advice?
no,
What?
they would never.
Are you
No, actually, that's not true. Last year, Kyle did come to me. She was throwing a fundraiser for the children's,
Oh.
was it the
Oh yeah, Children's Hospital. Yeah.
Children's hospital?
Yes, 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 yes.
And she was like, help me.
That's
It's a
right.
fundraiser at her house. And I did help her, like, especially with, anything that has to do with auctions and stuff. I get really into that. And that was a big fundraiser for a very long time. So yes, she did ask me
Wow.
for some help. Yeah.
That's so cool. I know you throw a really beautiful annual Christmas party at your home. So when COVID's over and you do that again, you can invite us over, me and my husband,
You're
you know I'm
invited.
gonna bring you
You're
a
invited.
gift. I'm gonna bring you a gift. You know that
Yes.
we've made that clear.
It's always prudent to bring a hostess gift. Yes.
Yes, I agree. I agree. With your
Yeah.
store, Sutton, that I believe you opened September of 2019. I know for 3 years before that you were debating, going back and forth. What am I going to do? Am I going to do it or not? So, what gave you something inside said, you know what? Yeah, you're ready. Open up your own store because you have it in you. So, what was that motivation or that thing said, I can do it? I can do it?
Well, I think I had the store space for 3 years,
Mm.
and then it's something that I'd wanted to do um, since 2008. When I moved to California, I wanted to open a store, and that space kept calling to me.
Mm.
And I was in Milan,
Oh,
Italy,
wow. Yeah.
and walking by, it was a charity store. They do like the pop-up charity stores,
Mm.
and I found a set of Murano glasses,
Mm.
and I was like, I need these glasses, and they had gold elephants on the bottom stemware, and I said, I'm gonna start my store with
Wow.
these glasses. And it's interesting because my store didn't start with fashion; it started with these glasses, the stemware, and my LLC is named after them. It's Gold Elephant, and there was something about it, and it took off from there. And I got the LLC, and then I started doing my buys for fashion, and I started doing the homeware, putting the art together, and I knew exactly those glasses spoke to me, something in the window.
Wow. When you said on the
Hmm.
show that the logo of of a Sudden of your store, it's the handwriting of your father, like we were crying.
Hmm.
It's such a beautiful tribute to your
I was
dad.
crying.
You were crying. We were crying too. Think of us in Chicago. We
I
were
was
crying.
I had so many friends texting me that
Yeah.
night, like, okay, you just made me cry. I was
Mm.
like, I'm sorry.
Oh my
It
God.
was just,
It was it was
they did
beautiful.
that so well. It was such a very, very sweet moment.
Yeah.
So thank you, Bravo, for that
It,
moment.
it was a
Because
beautiful moment.
you can't buy that. It was so beautifully done. I thought it was
Yeah.
so beautifully done. My friend Jennifer Tilly
Mm.
actually texted me, and she said that was like movie quality scene, beautiful.
Wow.
And
Wow.
I know it was so well done.
Oh my God.
And we were just chit chatting.
Yeah.
Eric and I were talking, and then they cut to a scene that I had done with my mom the year before,
Yeah.
and the way they threaded it together, it's so touching.
Wow. That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I want everyone just to go on the website too, thesuttonconcept.com, so they can get a feel. If they can't come, if they don't want to travel, but they can go to the website.
Go to the website. You can kind of get a feel.
You get a beautiful thing. You got the accessories, the arts, the fashion. It's all on there. Very beautiful, organized. Really. Okay. So.
Thank you.
Okay. My last question.
We're changing our website too this month.
Oh, okay. Good to know that. Okay. Good to know that.
Yeah, like kind of jazzed up a little bit.
Okay. So my last question. Are you excited or nervous about the reunion? Or you're like, okay, let's bring it on because I'm ready. How are you feeling about it?
You know what? I'm excited and nervous, but I'm also like zen. Because I feel like enough has happened to me this season. It's like, what else you got?
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
I love you so much.
There's always more. Trust me. Yeah. You're going to be like, oh, we have more for you. Just you wait.
Oh my God. Just listen, when you get to the reunion, you know you're going to look fabulous, okay? Stay calm, bring it on, and don't let anyone...
do the prayer.
Do the sign of the cross, say the little prayer to Jesus. You know?
Little baby Jesus, go come help me.
Yes, so come help me. And of course it's gonna be drama because of course it is, but that's okay. You know at the end.
If there's not drama, we're not doing our job.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, I know you all love each other. Like, maybe, it's like I know you guys care about each other. Nobody wishes harm on anyone.
No one.
Yeah.
No one wishes harm on each other, but some of the strife is real.
Yeah.
Like any friendship, and so sometimes you've got to work it out.
Yeah, amen. That's beautiful.
So.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for being a guest on our show.
Oh, you're such a delight.
Oh, well, you're a delight too. So thank you, Paolo. Yes.
Paolo.
Thanks to my parents because they're born and raised in Italy too. So that's why my mom always loved that name, Paolo. So yeah, her third kid.
Name.
Yeah. So thank you so much. So just to remind everyone, Real Housewives, you can watch it on Wednesday nights on Bravo. Sutton, it's been an honor. I love you. I can't wait to watch you tonight, Wednesday night, and next Wednesday night. Yeah, I can't wait. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for everything and have a wonderful day, okay?
Thanks, you too.
Thank you. Bye, Sutton.
Thanks for the gift.
You're welcome. This is of course for you.
That's amazing.
You're welcome.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Grazie assai. Grazie, okay? Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, Bella. Ciao.